Hey everyone, I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. This video is all about my 2019 resolutions and I'm just gonna jump right into the video. So my very first goal is to read 24 books this year. I actually set the very same goal for last year in 2018, but unfortunately I didn't complete it. I was 8 books short. That's a lot of books and I have no excuses for it. And it's only because I procrastinated a lot last year. So if you also want to read more books this year, I suggest you go to goodreads.com and you can set your goals there. They call it the 2019 reading challenge, and you can also see what your friends are reading and you can type in what books that you've read so far. So these are the books that I've read in 2018, and if I would recommend 3 books, it would be The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. So both of these books are non-fiction. The David Schwartz book is more of like a self-help book, and last but not the least is a fiction book, is Death by August by Marco Vici. My next goal is to completely stop biting my nails, and I've set this goal down for January. So for my entire life, as far as I can remember, I've been biting my nails, but last year I actually didn't set this goal for 2018, but last year around August I actually got married. Some of you may know, so around June or July I consciously stopped biting my nails because I wanted pretty nails in my wedding photos. So right after the wedding I actually kept up the habit of not biting my nails for my little finger down to my forefinger, but unfortunately I've been biting my thumb. I actually forgot about this goal, and this morning I actually bit my right thumb, so that's what I'm working towards. I want to completely stop biting my nails in January. Wish me luck. So my next 2 goals I'm going to combine because both are for my health. So the very first one is to exercise more regularly, and I've set this to 3 times a week, minimum of 10 minutes each. And my motivation for this is my husband Ray, because as far as I've known him, he's been exercising regularly. Even with his lazy week, I think he still manages to go to the gym at least once, and I want to incorporate this into my lifestyle, not only for the year 2019 but for the rest of my life. And the second goal is to eat more healthily, or to try more vegetarian dishes. So to anyone out there who's watching, if you know a YouTube channel or a blog that I can follow of someone who is eating healthily, let me know in the comments below and I would really appreciate it. Learning a new skill every second month is next on my list. So if you've seen some of my videos, you would know that I DIY a lot of things. First, because I really enjoy teaching myself something new, and also it saves me a lot of money. So right at the top of my head, last year I learned faux calligraphy, water propagation for my succulents, and I learned how to apply filler to borer holes. I actually want to learn how to cut my own hair this year, and I also want to learn more makeup. Currently, I am learning real calligraphy. I am really enjoying it. I think it's very therapeutic, and I'm doing this while listening to Michelle Obama's audiobook. So my next ambitious goal is to be a morning person. So I've always been the type of person who will press snooze on my alarm for as long as I can, and as a result I always hurry to work. So raise your hand if you're like me. There are some days that I allow myself to wake up early, and because of that my morning is really stress-free. I feel like I've started my morning right, and I also do a lot of things before I go to work. So I really want to make that into a habit, and also I like to think to myself that this will be in preparation to have a dog, because I have this vision in my head that I'll be the type of person who wakes up early in the morning and walk my dog before I go to work. I've never meditated in my life, so that's one of my goals this year. I actually tried meditation a couple of days ago, and to be honest, I don't know where to start, so I just type on YouTube 10-minute meditation and I use that as my guide. So I actually read a lot about other people, and those are the kinds of books I like, and a lot of them swear by meditation. I know there are health benefits both to your mind and to your body, so I really want to incorporate that into my lifestyle starting this year. no shopping for clothes for 1 whole year. That's my next goal. This actually sounds drastic, but I've actually already done this in 2016, 2017. I skipped last year because I had a big life event, so I did some shopping last year. And the motivation behind this is because I don't want to support fast fashion. I don't want to support consumerism because they are so devastating to the environment, and not many people realize this. And also, when I look at my wardrobe, I can see that I have a lot of clothes. I have more clothes that I need, and that's another motivation because I don't want to add more clutter into my life. But don't worry about me, I'm not gonna go without new clothes this year, because especially my family, when they knew that I've been buying less and less clothes, so when it's my birthday or it's Christmas, they give me new stuff anyway. Like for example, this top was from my sister, and also my sister is currently in the Philippines, and when she gets back, I'm sure she's gonna bring gifts from my mom, from my sister, and that's gonna be new clothes. But for myself, I'm not gonna buy any new clothes, shoes, or bags, but I'll be buying essentials like supermarket stuff, of course, and also I'm gonna spend money on my hobbies. And if you want to do this challenge for yourself, I suggest that you set your goals little by little, like let's say 6 months or 1 year. Don't set your goals too high, like let's say 2 years or 3 years, because if you think no shopping for 2 years, it sounds out of reach. I feel like it's more feasible if it's in short periods of time. So last but not the least is to be more productive and not to procrastinate. So this very last one is very important, especially if I want to achieve all the goals that I've set out for myself. Thinking about last year, I definitely had the time to read 28 books, but I didn't because I was being lazy and I procrastinated. So none of that this year. And I also want to be specific. I want to commit to 1 video a week on my YouTube channel and 1 post a week on Instagram, and I don't want to skip any weeks at all, and I hope you guys hold me accountable for that. So I guess that's all the goals I have for this year. I may have more, but that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your goals are for 2019. I'm really interested to know what you guys are setting for yourself. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video next week. I'll see you next week. Bye.
You can't wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dreams.